How's it going, everybody? It's Dogecoin, the king of the meme coins, and I am GTB Crypto. Do me a favor and subscribe. Share this with a friend who is also a crypto enthusiast, if you will. All right, let's take a look. Diving in on the actually, let's switch to the weekly candle. Let's start on a bigger note, if you will. You can see all my fibs kind of set up everywhere. Alrighty. And alrighty, on the weekly chart, we can see sort of a bearish indication with some hope. I think that's going to be the main idea in this video is a bit of a bearish pattern that we are seeing, but I guess hopefully optimistic. Is that a thing? Just optimistic? Let's take a look here. So we can see that a few weeks back, we got the death cross on the 20 EMA crossing below the 55 EMA right here. So obviously a very bearish pattern, especially on the weekly. But in comparison to Bitcoin and Ethereum, Dogecoin does not have the market cap that those two have. I believe right now it's somewhere around the 20 billion mark. Ethereum is just under 400 billion. I want to say it's like between 350 billion and 400 billion. Bitcoin itself has been floating around closer to $1 trillion market cap. It's most recently been around the 800 billion mark. Dogecoin, I would consider a low, or I guess a lower market cap coin, around 20 billion, but it is still king of the meme coins. It's the top meme coin on the charts. So I think it's worth taking a look at just to kind of see where that segment of the market is. So, like I said, we got the death cross here on the weekly. My point in saying that it's a lower market capitalization is that there is room for a fake out because of it. It's not inconceivable to think that an additional $2 billion in the Doge market could flip this around, right? Now, of course, there's a case to be made that, well, this could just continue down and then retest the highs set on this pattern down here, right? So make its way all the way down here to this fib, which starts this little fib pattern. This was the 7 cent mark. This was originally the target for the 2018 bull run, around the 7 cent mark. We surpassed that with all the engagement and all the stuff that went on with Elon Musk on SNL. This was that blow off top, if you will, right? Now from here, people are saying, oh, it's going to crash back down to 7 cents, and it's possible. I mean, it could come down right here, kind of retest this high for it to then rebound back up. Who knows? I think 10 cents is a strong area of support just because it's that, that psychological 10-cent mark. A lot of people don't want to see it drop below that, from what I've gauged on Twitter and Reddit and whatnot. So, I mean, there's optimism there in the sense that maybe the double-digit cents, so 10 cents, will be a floor, right? Now, let's just zoom in real quick to the daily. This is a little more optimistic. So we saw on the weekly that there was a bit of support coming through. Here, let's go back to it so I can show you. Yes, we have the death cross, but there's support right here, right? And then there's seemingly support right here. So if that holds, that's a bullish indicator right there, sort of a reversal. Maybe it comes up and down and back up and down, kind of like a zigzag. Who knows? But the point is that the price has not yet dropped back to retest this lower level here around the 10-cent mark. You see, it's kind of holding this upward for now. My point in zooming into the daily is to see where this might lead on the weekly, because every chart builds off of the smaller and bigger chart in relation to it, right? So the daily is going to build up to the weekly to the monthly, et cetera, et cetera. So we see a daily candle golden cross right here. We've been seeing it on Ethereum, on Bitcoin, and I've been seeing a lot of other coins with the same pattern, matching up, right? There's this golden cross a couple days ago, and then what looks to be some sort of reversal for the 20 to come back down to 55, right? That seems like this would be the fake out, and then the fake out of a fake out, and then back down, right? That's kind of what a lot of people are seeing, predicting. Hopefully, very similar to this right here, like that. Hopefully, I mean, we do see some sort of reversal since there is a low. That's the optimistic view. You know, there's nothing saying that that couldn't happen. Realistically, who knows? So let's dive into the 4-hour chart. Look at this volatility on the 4-hour. Look how close the EMAs are on the 4-hour. We got the golden cross a few days back here, and it's been going upward. We got a fake out of a death cross, came back up, a fake out of, no, crossed over right here. So this is a fake out of a death cross, came back up, faked out a golden cross, and back down. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. For me, Doge is a real thing in the sense that it has become a cultural phenomenon, for lack of a better word. A lot of people dismiss it because it's a meme coin and it started off as a joke. But the reality is that this joke has become $20 billion joke. At the peak of the market up here, it was around $70 billion. So there's cultural relevance that I think a lot of technical analysis people kind of dismiss. You know, there's a lot of things in the world that started off as humorous and then over time were more adopted. Could it go away completely? Sure. Do I think that's realistic? No. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's going to crash to zero. I don't know. There's just so much name recognition. You know, you want to talk about branding. The branding is there for Dogecoin. I think a lot more people know what Dogecoin is over knowing what cryptocurrency is or blockchain is, right? They just think, oh, it's a little dog coin thing on the internet, and they end up buying it. So that's my opinion. You know, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, so don't take my advice. I'm just letting you know what I'm seeing, reporting on that, and giving my opinion. Cool. So yeah, that's a quick look at Doge. Appreciate it, and we'll keep an eye on this to see if this will reverse or, you know, kind of fake us out on the fake out. All right, take care.